Have you wondered about the plastic that a 3D printer utilizes? Well, if you have, you're in the right place. Today, I'm gonna talk about the different types of filaments used in FDM printers. If you don't know what an FDM printer is, make sure to watch my previous video on the introduction to 3D printing. In short, FDM printing makes use of a plastic roll called filament that is then heated and extruded out of a nozzle to create a print layer by layer. There are many filament types, however, I'll be going over just the most popular material choices. The first one is polylactic acid, or PLA. It is a polymer that is widely used in 3D printing. It is a thermoplastic, meaning it can be heated and cooled multiple times to achieve desirable shapes. It is a biodegradable material that is sourced from renewable materials like sugarcane and cornstarch. It is made from bacterial fermentation, which forms lactic acid. This lactic acid is further processed to get the final polymer. Now, what are its advantages and disadvantages? Its favorable traits include easy printability, low warping, and food-safe properties. However, PLA is avoided by some prototypers due to its brittleness and limited heat and UV resistance. These mechanical limitations can be a drawback in applications requiring higher durability and resilience. Even with these drawbacks, PLA is still the most popular plastic and has the most compatibility with 3D printers across the world. Acrylonitrile Butadiene Styrene, or more commonly known as ABS, is the type of filament that most people go for after PLA. However, is it even worth the popularity? ABS was originally one of the earliest filaments and the go-to for 3D printing. However, as PLA came along, it overthrew ABS as the most popular filament. As PETG is also further developing, ABS is soon going to lose popularity. But why? This is because ABS is extremely difficult to print. Like PLA, it's a thermoplastic polymer and it's widely used in insulating and engineering purposes. It has very good heat and UV resistance. The biggest advantage of ABS is that its parts can be smoothed using acetone. So, what are its negatives? As mentioned before, ABS is extremely difficult to print. It also requires an enclosure. ABS filament also releases harmful VOCs and fumes, which are bad for people. Thirdly, there is PETG. I'm not going to try and pronounce that name because I know I'm going to butcher it. PETG is a newly introduced material. It is slowly taking over and gaining popularity. It combines advantages of PLA and ABS, making itself extremely versatile. PETG is strong. It has very good durability and resilience, and it's loved by engineers across the world. Some people say PETG is easier to print than even PLA as it sticks to the print surface excellently. It is also food safe. However, PETG also has its disadvantages. People who like the smooth finish of ABS may steer away from PETG as it can get scratched up. Even though PETG is easy to print, it's only if the filament itself is dry. This is because PETG is extremely hygroscopic, meaning it absorbs water. This is why it needs to be dried before use and stored in a humidity-controlled environment. Lastly, we have thermoplastic polyurethane, or TPU. It is a flexible material that is extremely durable and used in a variety of applications. TPU is elastic, reliable, and has a high tensile strength. This makes TPU a very good load bearer. Similarly to PETG, TPU is also hygroscopic, which necessitates the drying of the filament before printing. It can also become expensive very quickly. However, always remember to check your printer's make and model before buying and testing new filaments to see if it's compatible. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And please also leave questions below.